What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. I just wanted to make this quick video to say the day is here. The day is here. The end game. The end game is finally here. I'm sure many of us are going to get out to go see that tonight. Many of the rest of you will be going out to see it tomorrow, hopefully over the weekend. I'm sure there's probably plenty of people out there who aren't going to get a chance to see it till next week. But I just wanted to get on here and just share my excitement for this movie. Oh my god, once again share my thoughts for this movie. I absolutely cannot wait. It's hard to even contain my excitement for the film. I'm sure you guys are the same way. I've been just kind of a ball of emotions of really just like excitement, waiting for this day to finally arrive, and it's here. It's finally here. We get to go see Avengers Endgame tonight at 6 p.m. and I don't know. I've got so many things that have been going on in my life lately, and I can't wait for this to finally be over. I mean, here with the channel, it's been a lot because covering a lot of Avengers Endgame stuff lately. It'll be nice that that's kind of over. I mean, kind of. It's not really over because then we're going to be talking about the movie for a long time. But it's nice that it's finally here. I can't wait. And there's something I wanted to bring up. Excuse me. Regarding the movie, a lot of the reviews have come in and a lot of the reactions and things like that. So, John Campea, I'm not sure if you watched the John Campea show here on YouTube, but he actually said in one of his in his review, just on his show and everything, that there's a whole lot of things in this movie that that happened that you didn't think would happen, and some that you thought that would that don't. And he actually even said specifically there's some things that he specifically said would never happen that did. Okay, and this just makes me wonder, because man, I don't know, I've been so excited. There's a storyline out there that a lot of people don't like in Marvel Comics, and I'm just hoping this is one of those things, because this is very specifically one of those things John Campea said would never happen in Avengers Endgame, or let alone the MCU, more than likely, that actually does. And I really wish this is the one thing, like they do this little payoff, because we probably would never see it in the MCU otherwise, but it's Hydra Cap. I would love to see Hydra Cap come into the movie, even just for a minute, even if it's like an alternate reality, an alternate, just something like that. I just think that would be so awesome to see that world on the big screen, is Hydra Cap. That would just be the ultimate thing to see. Plus, we also get the payoff because, like, Maria Hill would be there. She was actually in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. at the time. Actually, at the time, she was on trial. At the time, Maria Hill was on trial when she was the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I think Sharon Carter actually became in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. in that whole story arc. It carried through a lot of the Hydra Cap thing, carried through several storylines. It kind of really kicked off in Avengers Assault on Pleasant Hill. It was a little story arc they did in Marvel Comics a few years ago, and then it carried on into Civil War II, and then it went into Secret Empire. So the Hydra Cap thing went on for quite a while. But I think it would be so great if they actually gave us that, because otherwise we probably will never see that in the MCU. Just to be honest. But honestly, all the makings are there for the Civil War II thing. Aside from, if you don't know the comics, in the comics it really started over like predictive justice, kind of like in the movie Minority Report, where there was this guy, he was an Inhuman named Ulysses, who ended up being able to predict the future because it wasn't a for sure future. And apparently later it comes out that he did, that he was affected by other things out there. It wasn't just like things that happened to him are kind of what affected his visions. But the whole point was they were using this, Captain Marvel was using this predictive, his predictions to stop things from happening. And basically Tony Stark was going against Captain Marvel in this story arc, saying that he thought that this was wrong, because these people have done nothing wrong, and for all that we know, all the visions that Ulysses had were due to things like things that he felt like, personally, but also that maybe the visions he's seeing are because they decided to intervene in them after he told them about the visions. So maybe if Ulysses had actually seen the visions and never said or done nothing about it, nothing would ever come about it had the Avengers or anybody else not intervened. So basically, acting on his visions is what would cause them to come true. That's kind of what it was ultimately about. That's what Tony Stark's argument was, that these things are becoming true because they're listening to Ulysses and going and intervening in these situations. Otherwise, they may not happen, and we just don't know. And that's kind of what really Civil War II came about, and then, there was Secret Empire, and it was really cool. It would be awesome, and the reason I bring that up is because that is one of the things that John Campea for sure said would never happen in the MCU, and that's largely due in part because Civil War II wasn't popular in the comic books. It just wasn't, and neither was Secret Empire. And I'm going to be doing some videos on those stories, probably in the coming weeks or in the coming months, about those particular story arcs, because I actually really liked them, and that's kind of what got me back into reading. But like I said, that's one thing that John Campea actually said would never happen in MCU is Civil War II, and I think we've got all the makings there that it could happen. Because if you think about it, Project Insight would be like, it used Dr. Zola's algorithm to point out potential threats. So, I mean, essentially, Insight could be I guess you say the MCU version of what Ulysses was, and maybe they were all acting on that. And maybe, just maybe, in one of these alternate timelines, everybody is, the characters are all kind of different, and maybe Carol Danvers was there at that time, and they all started fighting over that. So hence, it would be Civil War II, but it would have been back in even before the Civil War I happened, like in the actual MCU timeline. I just think that would be something cool, and I just wanted to point that out because that is actually something I remember on his show. He specifically said would never happen in the MCU, and he says in his review specifically that there are things he said would never happen that actually do happen. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we actually might get to see Hydra Cap in the MCU. I just think that would be so badass. Oh dang, Hunya in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well, man. Long time no see. Thanks for showing up. I was actually just making this short video to share my hype about Avengers Endgame and some things I'm hoping that are going to happen in the movie. A lot of the early reviews have been coming in, and I was speaking specifically about one that John Campea had talked about, and I'm hyped to see this movie. I'm going to go see it this evening. Are you going to go see it? Are you even into the superhero movies? I'm assuming that if you're here on the channel that you are. I mean, other than the fact that I know who you are, and maybe you're just here for that, and that's cool, man. Thanks for being here. So yeah, I'm hyped to see this movie. I can't wait to. Oh man, I just it's been, like I said, it's been 11 years in the making, the build up to this, and man, I just can't wait. Like I said, I've been a ball of emotions, really, like mostly excitement. Waiting for this movie to come out. The red carpet premiere, the world premiere was that Monday already. Man, time's just flying by, and I got excited watching that, and now it's just been days and days. It's rolling on, man. It's just we were in the end game, and we're finally here. Really, technically, we're still in it because the official release is tomorrow, but we're in it right now, man. Gonna go see it tonight. I can't wait. Damn, I can't wait. Oh man. Man, just excited to go see this movie. Excited to go see it. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Good deal. Hell yeah. I'm assuming that you have your tickets to go see it this weekend, or possibly with the family, and that's just going to be awesome to see. Like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to get on here, like I said, and share with you all my excitement for the film, going into the movie. Man, I just cannot wait. I can't wait. I just can't wait. It's going to be exciting. So hyped up to see this movie. Oh, man. Oh. Man. I can't even like I said, I can't even put it into words now. Probably going to end this really soon here, but thank you all for being here. In case you don't already know, I am doing a giveaway as soon as we hit 200 subscribers here on the channel. I am going to be giving away a copy of Warner Brothers Aquaman. So make sure if you have any friends that like this nerdy kind of content or just movies or music in general, after Avengers Endgame we will be covering more music and more movies and even more comic books. As a matter of fact, I just did a comic book review yesterday that just dropped on the channel today, so make sure you check that out. It was about the Black Order, who were once the world-killing generals of Thanos, and more recently they actually played as players in a cosmic contest between the Challenger and the Grand Master. And after the game was over, the Grand Master made them an offer that they couldn't refuse. And that's what you get to read about in the Black Order comic books. And it actually just released on trade paperback. But go watch my review of it. I just did that the other day. And, you know, that's some of the content that I do here on the channel. So, like I said, I'm doing that giveaway once we hit 200 subscribers. If you know somebody who's into music, movies, comic books, invite them to come here and subscribe and comment on any of the videos. Please give me your feedback. And, like I said, invite them here to the Second Street Marvel, where we're covering all these nerdy things, and we're going to be doing a giveaway for that copy of Warner Brothers Aquaman. So make sure you're subscribed, click the little bell so you get notifications anytime we have uploaded new content. And when you have your notifications turned on, you actually get notifications for when I do live videos like this. This one I just did at the spur of the moment. It wasn't announced. Quite typically I normally announce them to give all my viewers time to get on to make it onto these live chats, because it is always fun interacting with the audience here on the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel today. As I said, make sure you're out there, make sure you got your tickets, and go enjoy Avengers Endgame. We will see you all tomorrow on the Trailer Park Live at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a good day, enjoy Avengers Endgame, and we will see you all on the flip side. Take it easy.